Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Channel Up, where we digest trending issues around the globe and in Nigeria. Thanks for joining us. In my previous podcast, we've talked about Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, her controversial takes on Iyabo Ojo, her daughter Priscilla Ojo, Juma Jukes, her husband, and of course, the long-running saga of Mohbad's tragic death as it leads to the link that we're talking about. Now, if you've been following the drama, you know that Iyabo Ojo has consistently been at the center of controversies, and Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, the investigative journalist, whether you love her or not, has made it her mission to expose certain angles that many mainstream platforms won't dare to touch. Remember, these are allegations coming directly from Dr. Kemi Olunloyo herself. Tonight, I am going deeper. I'll read out two explosive posts from Dr. Kemi Olunloyo's verified page. One, addressing Iyabo Ojo's alleged deception around Priscilla Ojo's supposed childbirth in Tanzania or Canada, you will know. And then the second, a disturbing claim involving artist Lil Kesh. After reading each of these, I will break it down, analyze the inconsistencies, and ask the real questions so that you will know what is really happening with Juma Jukes and his wife Priscilla and Iyabo Ojo. So let's get straight into the matter at hand. I will read from the first post. This post was was brought on board by Dr. Kemi Olunloyo just few moments ago. So the post goes thus: Chai, Iyabo, no need for validation, please. If Priscilla had her baby in Tanzania, just celebrate that. Why must you seek validation all the time? Why must you create drama 24/7? Once a liar, always a liar. Your fans are so gullible anyway. In these days of AI and editing, you should be keeping things real. The name Rakim Ayomide Nkambala is not in the live Canadian birth registry so far in 2025, talk less of August 24th, 2025. An American neonatal blanket is never present in a Canadian delivery room. According to the photos you're watching, we have seen many in Africa due to USA donations for maternal care in Africa. Okay, I still don't see your entry into Canada via my CBSA source. That means Iyabo Ojo is yet to enter Canada. So where they can't give birth to the pikin now. Always lying. The same way you lied on Naira Marley because you were emotional and refused to apologize to him, and the same way you lied to prevent the prosecution of Mohbad's spy suspect Wumi. Be prepared. Today, my community standards team is taking down your grandson Instagram page. You wicked woman. Babies are not allowed on IG unless they are models or public figures. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. So, Yabojo's grandson already has an IG page, and we are here. Now, let us analyze this first post. Let's talk about it. Let's pause here a bit before I take the second post. Dr. Kemi is essentially accusing Iyabo Ojo of trying too hard to seek public validation instead of quietly celebrating personal milestones. The major claims here are threefold. Birth registry. She spoke about it. Let me talk about that. According to Dr. Kemi, the supposed baby's name does not appear in the Canadian birth registry as of now. That's a heavy claim because birth registries in developed countries like Canada are usually meticulous. If that information is accurate, then it raises questions about the authenticity of the Canada angle of Juma Jokes and Priscilla's childbirth. Does that mean they didn't really go to Canada? Wow, according to Dr. Kemi. Then the blanket evidence. She points out that neonatal blanket shown on the photo was American, not Canadian, and insists that those types of blankets are mostly seen in Africa due to donations. The implication here is that photos being circulated may not reflect a Canadian delivery room at all, or even a hospital in Canada. If true, that's an inconsistency that cannot be overlooked. That means Iyabo Ojo and her husband and her wife and her daughter and her husband are somewhere in Africa. And then the entry into Canada thing. Dr. Kemi claims that she has not seen Iyabo's entry records through her CBSA source. This means she's implying that Iyabo never entered Canada around the time she claimed. That means it may be that Iyabo is somewhere in Africa. Now, if you link this to Iyabo's history in the Mohbad's case, Kemi is painting a picture of a woman who allegedly manipulates narratives, whether it's family matters, celebrity scandals, or even criminal cases. They claim that Iyabo shielded certain suspects in Mohbad's case by pushing her own version of events, ties directly into the ongoing suspicion that people have about her interference in the investigation. Remember, I am not saying that this is the fact. These are allegations by Kemi Olunloyo, but the consistency in her accusations points to a larger pattern she wants the public to see. Iyabo Ojo has been termed as a manipulator of stories by Kemi. That is what she wants the public to see. Now, that is the first piece. That is the first post. Let's move into the second post. This one will break you, which takes things to a whole other level. If you hear this post from Dr. Kemi, you go shock. Oh. I tell you what, you go shock. Now, let me read. After painting Iyabo as someone who thrives on deception and drama, Dr. Kemi then shared another disturbing allegation. This time it involved Iyabo Ojo, Naira Marley, Lil Kesh, and Priscilla Ojo, the one married to Juma Jukes now. This one, if true, is dark because it touches on violence, intimidation, and criminal behavior. In fact, let us hear what she wrote. Let me not waste your time. Please, better brace yourself before I read this because it's very, very important. Iyabo is behind the shake up, beat down of Lil Kesh, Prissy's ex-boyfriend. That's Priscilla's ex-boyfriend, seen in that Malian house video, smoking weed and doing nitro balloons together, while Fireboy sat next to them. Naira Marley took it down shortly in 2022. Iyabo heard that he was planning to release their sex tape in collaboration with Naira Marley. Iyabo is a very dangerous snake. She sent her goons to Lil Kesh, who was beaten, stabbed, and robbed. She instructed them to deal mercilessly with Kesh, but not to kill him. Lil Kesh knows what I am talking about. Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. She even said Lil Kesh knows what she's talking about. That means she's daring people to find out the truth. Well, let's talk about this. This one is even more explosive. Dr. Kemi is basically alleging that Iyabo Ojo orchestrated an attack on Lil Kesh because of a sex tape and issues connected to Naira Marley. Wow. Let us break this down. They claim that Lil Kesh was planning to release a particular tape involving Iyabo and Naira Marley is already shocking. If true, if this is true by Dr. Kemi, that could explain why there might have been pressure to silence him as at the time. The beating and stabbing and all those things. Kemi says Iyabo allegedly sent her goons to deal with Lil Kesh, leading to him being beaten, stabbed, and robbed and all, but with instructions not to kill him. That paints a picture of someone that is allegedly controlling the streets. That means she has people who work for her. So when you line this up with the first post, okay, and the pattern of control, a consistent theme appears. Iyabo allegedly goes to any length to protect her reputation, according to Dr. Kemi, whether it is creating stories about her daughter or silencing those who threaten to expose her, according to Dr. Kemi, allegedly. So let us link this to the Mohbad saga, which is trending. Here is the kicker, right? If Iyabo could allegedly do all this to protect herself or even somebody close to her, according to Dr. Kemi, then Dr. Kemi's earlier accusations about her involvement in twisting Mohbad's case might just begin to sound more plausible. Again, these are allegations, but if you follow the trail, Kemi is painting Iyabo not just as a drama queen, but as someone allegedly dangerous and capable of silencing opposition by going to any length. We're just trying to think rationally. I don't know if you get my point, right? So I think I will stop here. I will give you my conclusion so that we won't make the video too long. These were the two posts that came up on Dr. Kemi Olunloyo's wall this morning. And because they are explosive posts, I decided to share them with you. So, in conclusion, what do I make, or what do we make of all this? On one hand, these are heavy allegations coming from Dr. Kemi Olunloyo, who is no stranger to controversy herself. On the other hand, the consistency of her claims against Iyabo Ojo, ranging from family drama to celebrity beefs and even criminal accusations, paints a kind of chilling portrait, or a chilling kind of picture, if any of it becomes or turns out to be true. At the end of the day, Iyabo Ojo remains a powerful figure in the Nigerian entertainment space, trust me, a figure to reckon with. But the question remains, are her public displays genuine celebrations or carefully crafted distractions from darker truths? I'll leave you with this ambiguous thought. If someone can allegedly manipulate small details like this, or like hospital blankets, what else can they manipulate behind the scenes? That's the problem. So, without much ado, this is your most preferred channel, Channel Up, where we digest trending issues that bother the globe and Nigeria inclusive. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel and tap the notification bell for more details ahead. See you next time. Peace out.